Hey everybody, how's it going? I am up here today and I'm going to take some subscribers out on a tour, and they're staying here at Quintessential's Airbnb, which is owned by Kurt Quinn right here. And how long have you had this? When did you open this?
5 years now. 4 years we opened it.
5 years, 4 years. But yeah, it's I've never stayed here, but maybe I will one of these days. But anyway, yeah, this is where these folks are staying. I always give Kirk a plug, always give the place a plug. Most of you have seen it on some of the videos I shot around here. So I just wanted everyone to meet Kurt. He's a really cool dude.
How are you?
Always enjoy his company, and
Come on by.
nice place. I will put the link. I will put the link to the Airbnb in the description below, and I will also put it in this text. All right, here we go. Okay, well, everyone is ready. Introduce yourselves.
I'm Michelle Kempema.
Cynthia Priest.
And Speed Mother.
And Cynthia is you're a famous model railroader person?
Yes.
Yes, I'm the NMRA magazine editor.
And she's expert on Santa Fe. And yeah. And I'm Michelle Kempema. I'm director of Colorado Model Railroad Museum. But today we decided to wear Union Pacific and she's Santa Fe, so we're representing both sides.
Got them both going, huh?
And I just
Speed?
carry their luggage and drive them around.
He's the porter. But yeah, anyway, we've been planning this for months. That we
Yes.
started talking about this so long ago that Michelle and I sent her a deal and said, hey, you should come up sometime. And she's like, aren't I already
I'm
coming
coming.
up? And I looked at my calendar and it's like, so you are. So the day is here, and so far it's beautiful. It's supposed to get a little warmer today than the last few days, but that's all right. We're all tough. So yeah, gonna go grab us a bite to eat and then go see what we can see. All right, see what happens next. All right, up here on top of Tunnel 2, got everybody's spread out. There's Speedway over there. And Michelle, and we got up here and these folks showed up. These folks are all from New Zealand. This is one of those places I've shot quite a few videos from here. I always bring subscribers here because, unless they've already been here and don't want to come here, because you see the trains coming and going, and I don't know, for me this view really never gets old. It's really cool. And you do not need to stay out of my way, all right? Don't worry about where I'm shooting. Get your stuff in. Tell people, especially all the subscribers, this day's about them, so I certainly want them to be part of the video. Loaded manifest, probably got some cool power on at least on the end of it, maybe in the middle, we'll see. As soon as this guy gets by, we are going to head up to the loop. None of them have ever actually been to the loop when a train was going by, so we are going to head up there. My source told me that this is the only train that was lined through Talked to him about a half an hour ago. So we got plenty of time. We'll easily beat this guy to the loop. And then we'll see what happens from there. We'll call him and see what happens. And if there's nothing, going on, we'll go up and check out the Depot Museum. It's a pretty nice day. It's warming up, but not bad. It was the forecast last week was for 104 today in Bakersfield, but I think they modified that. It's only going to be about 100 today, maybe even less than that, and that's not bad. I know for some people that sounds like a lot, but no, that ain't bad at all for around here, especially you think about 2 weeks ago we had over 7 or 8 days of temperatures over 110 around here. So yeah, this is very tolerable. All right, well, we came up to the loop, and I was chatting with this family here. They are from, did you say Calgary?
Yeah.
They're from Calgary, up in Canada. And while I was chatting with them, I turned around and Michelle and all of them had walked up to the access up there. So they are over there on the point looking down into Tunnel 9. I didn't feel like making that hike, so I just stuck around here. But yeah, pretty good crowd up here train watching. Interesting. I thought it took them quite a while to get from Bealville to here, and now we'll see why. Huh. See what happens. Nah, he's doing all right. There's been an optical illusion of him going away from us rather than across the front of us, but yeah, he's doing okay. He's not going, certainly not going the 23, but he's going. Doesn't look like he's in any danger of stalling or anything. Giving the folks up here a little blast on the horn. Giving the folks up on the hill over there a blast. That's a cool crew on the locomotive there. And for all you trainmen who do watch this channel, don't think that the rail fans don't appreciate that. They love it when you recognize them and don't make fun of them. They're just out here enjoying their hobby. And it's really cool of those of you who appreciate that.
Always try to hope that there's a train schedule out, right? And everybody always says, well, there's no such
Yeah,
thing.
there's no such thing anymore.
That's just information that we don't get to know.
Well, they don't have schedules anyway. They just run them as they run them. I always tell people Amtrak, the only ones that have schedules, and they're never on time.
Until you get a Facebook page. People will update you all over the stops.
Uh-huh.
Say what time it came through, and then you can kind of predict. That's how we followed the steam engine all the way to New Mexico.
Well, let's see what happens next. All right, well, we have moved down to Rowan and got the grain train coming by. And he's in the siding. They may be bringing him to a stop. I talked to my source earlier when we left the loop, and he said that there was a problem with a train at Bena at that time, and they had, yeah, he's gonna stop here. But he said there was a train at Bena that was broke down, and they were using the switch at the end of double track to shuttle things around to try to get things moving again. And this guy was at cable waiting for the one we saw at the loop. So we came down here to catch him, and he is definitely coming to a stop. As I always say, I always end up having pretty good luck with trains when subscribers come out. There have been times I've come out by myself and not seen any trains, but that rarely, it's never happened with subscribers, and that's really cool. So if they're stopping him, that means they must have some stuff coming up the hill. So we'll catch a train here coming up, and I'll see if we can't beat feet up to maybe Marcel. I'm often asked about train priorities, and do they stop this train or that train? Do they like to prefer not to stop heavy downhill trains? This is one of the heavier trains that they run over the mountain, and they stop him pretty regularly, actually. So I don't know about the one that's coming up. Maybe it's one of the hot container trains or something. But yeah, we're going to find out. This loaded grain train is extremely heavy, and it's still, if you watch it, it is still creeping downhill. But yeah, they're got this eastbound. Let me go around him here. And it's only been a few minutes since this guy stopped that this guy come. And here he comes, blasting around the curve. Another UP manifest. You all know my affinity for manifests and uphill trains. Well, we'll see if we can't catch somebody somewhere else. Maybe catch this guy somewhere else. All right, well, moved up here between Cable and Marcel. Caught this same train we saw at Rowan just now. Just now for all of you, a few minutes later for us. .1017 and 3257. Both of them say hot. So yeah, drop in the comments below what those are. Those placards. I have a deal somewhere that's got all those listed, but I always enjoy allowing my subscribers to show off their knowledge and save me a little bit of research. Don't think I don't appreciate it. Up chlorine. 1017's chlorine. Okay, that one said it on the car. 3257. That doesn't say. Got Michelle and Cynthia up here, and Speed and John down there in the truck. $18.30. That's all LPG there. I guess that's why they call them Speed, huh? Wonder if that's the train that was having the problems earlier today. They had some dead power on it. Wonder if they ran some power out of Bakersfield and hooked it up at Bena. I don't know. You know me. I love to speculate. They're all really enjoying themselves today, and that's what this is all about for me, is the people I'm taking out, the subscribers. The most important aspect of this is that they enjoy themselves, get to see the things they wanted to see. These folks had never been here and really weren't familiar with the railroad up here, where things were, what things were even called other than the loop. So it's all been really cool for them. They had no idea where any of this other stuff was, and I've certainly been happy to take them around and let them see it. No helpers, DPUs if you must. And yeah, so far looks like everything's empty. Disappointing for the thieves. But who cares what they think? I certainly don't. What's that?
So this is the most incredible place. And it's beautiful, and wow, look at all those containers.
Well, I'm really glad that you're all enjoying yourself, and that it was kind of looking sketchy this morning as to what we were going to be able to see with the train broke down at Bina, but it's turned out to be, as usual with my subscribers, a very productive day.
Your subscribers are lucky people.
And I'm lucky to have them. Very fortunate, very blessed. I don't take any of you for granted. And I'm really busy right now, as most of you know, or some, I don't know how many of you saw the video. I lost my dad. We're dealing with his estate, and I've got a lot of other things going on, but I want to do a live stream again. I haven't done one in a while. I'll put out a short about that a few days ahead of time, but I really want to do, and I enjoy doing those, and I'm trying to get back to doing normal things in between doing the things I have to do some things I want to do, and this is one of those things I want to do, take people out, see them enjoy themselves. Well, let's see what happens next. All right, come up here to the Depot Museum. When we left Marcel, or the loop there, we went down to King Cafe and had a little lunch. I didn't. I had an ice cream and some tea, but yeah, figured we'd come back up here to so you could check out the depot, and there was some power for the Blitz local that was here. He took off. Didn't get that on video. Just got a photograph of it. And then here come this guy, and I know there's a eastbound parked at Woodford, who's probably be here shortly, but so yeah, up to Tehachapi, warmed up again. It is 96 here in Tehachapi. Didn't feel that hot because of a little cloud cover, but it is 96, which is warm for Tehachapi. catch him? Dolly clock there. For those of you who don't know, I've shot a lot of videos here, so most people probably do, but that clock once set where that clock is, and that when the depot burned down in 2008, melted this clock along with most of the glass in those buildings across the street, and which also caught all the awnings on fire. Quite a mess. This was the second transcontinental line. The first one connected Sacramento with Omaha. This one connected San Francisco with New Orleans. And I don't know, they may be stopping this guy. He's slowed down quite a bit. They may be stopping him at Cable to have that eastbound come up. I don't know. But you know me. Yeah, the second transcontinental line was essentially the route that prior to the Civil War, when Jefferson Davis was the Secretary of War, before he became the President of the Confederacy, this was the line that he proposed. He wanted the southern route because he was a southern guy. And then the Civil War started, and they decided to do, during that time, to do the northern route, which had already been surveyed. But they did the northern route, and then once the war was done, they built this one. Definitely slowing down. Speed, being goofy. Yeah, he knows no one's in those. Go by. But anyway, this has been a great day. We've been out for 9 hours. We have seen. Did you count the trains, Blaine?
I didn't. I lost
we must have
count.
seen
There
at
were
least
so
10.
many. We'd pull up and a train would show
Yeah,
up.
we must have seen at least 10 trains. And so wanted to catch this one. We are back at Kirk's place. There he is right there. And we are here. This is a place called Burton's Curve. And this was the guy, I think his name was Jack, Jim? I don't know. Somebody will correct me. But anyway, so that's why this is called that, and he built this place. But anyway, we had a really good time. Well, I did.
I had a great time. Fabulous day. Fantastic. I've smiled all day. So it's been so fun.
It has. And we got trains, well, you'll see them. We got them all over the place, everywhere from Bealville at Tunnel 2 all the way up to Marcel.
Oh yeah, and we went into Tehachapi.
Yeah, and we went to the museum. You saw, I think
Yeah.
I did it. We're here
We saw
thing.
trains and curves. We saw the loop. We saw Tunnel 4, which was really cool, like going around us.
What'd you tell me about Tunnel 4?
Me?
Yeah, that it was better than the loop.
I said it was better than the loop.
I always tell
Don't
people.
throw things at me.
I always tell people that once you've seen the loop, it's okay. But
Tunnel 4
there are
was-
so many places that are so much more interesting and scenic, and we hit as many as we could, and had a good time as usual. As you all see, I always have good luck with the trains when I have subscribers with me. I don't care if I don't see any when I'm out here by myself, but I always want the subscribers to have a happy trip, and that was certainly the case today.
That's true. Thank you, Mark. Mark was a fantastic guide today, and I learned so much. I had a million questions, and he answered all of them.
I think Mark has a next train button on his phone. Just presses the next train.
Yeah, and as far as the information, I'm really good. So if I know enough that if I really don't know the answer, I can make it sound like I do.
And I believe you, so it's all good.
But it has been a wonderful day. Thank you all.
Thank you.
You're
Thank you.
my pleasure. I love doing this stuff. So, all right, well, here are the URLs to my PayPal and my Patreon account. If you can help the channel out that way, I'd sure appreciate it. Keep shooting me the ideas. Drop them in the comments below. Shoot me an email at motopoet59@gmail.com. Like, share, subscribe, click on the bell if you want to be notified of future content. And we will see you all later. Say bye, everybody.
Bye.